Alright. Alright, so let's keep it going. So, welcome back to Dynasty Warriors Origins. We're going to continue on
with our provisions running low,
the
taking you
way
was
campaign.
exactly what we needed. Now, we can maintain a
I'll
foothold
continue
here
what
for
I'm
a
saying
while
after he's done. I
and
don't
plan
want
our next
get
move. Once our food shortage has been solved and our supply routes secured, we will be ready to take back Yan.
I'm itching to get started.
Good. I'll be counting on you. We can succeed, as long as we are resolute. When taking on a foe that is holed up in a castle, it is essential to have a force large enough to overwhelm the enemy. One needs enough soldiers to completely surround the castle and cut off all supply routes. Despair, then starvation will follow. That is the proper way to conduct a siege. Of course, it is impossible to mobilize an army large enough for such a task without sufficient rations and supplies. On the other hand, if you plan ahead and build the required supply lines, then victory is sure to follow, as sure as day follows night.
So what do we do in the meantime?
Prepare the men to march. Wait for the crops to be harvested. That sort of thing. For now, we wait until the time comes for us to strike.
Alright, so yeah, I will say, last episode I really was not, like, making it seem like I was enjoying playing the game. I was, but, I've kind of had this mindset lately of I need to rush these games and get them done so I can get on to the next game and all that. Nah, I think from here on out I'm going to stop doing that. I think I'm going to take my time with the game, so it takes me a while to get a game done, and you want it done fast, apologies, but yeah, I'm going to start trying to take my time with these games, get them done right, enjoy the entire process
That
of the
South
game.
fellow's been making a name for himself.
With the story games. Now, games that I'm playing with my buddies, I will probably still... I'll do one-off streams with those, or I'll probably look into doing series with those games, but it might take me a bit to get
I heard there's
into
another big conflict over who will succeed Dongzhuo.
For like example, this weekend I don't know how active my buddy and I are gonna be because Monster Hunter Wilds comes out and he's already pre-ordered that, and I'm going to wait on getting that for a little bit because I've got somewhat of a backlog I want to get through. And there's a lot of games I have downloaded right now that I would at least like to make one stream on them or a series on them. Some are really old games, yes, but you know, I at least want to get them in there, make a series of them, and get them streamed, and then post those streams over on YouTube as well, and go from there. Eventually one day I will look into dual streaming on both, so I won't have to worry about always getting the other one over there, but until then, this is how I have it set up, this is how I want to do it. At some point I'll, you know, base cam, but I don't really know where I'm going to sit that right now. I don't exactly have a desk or anything set up to do these streams. I kind of just play through TV on the other side of the room, and I've got my mic and all that on the side closest to me, so I can't exactly hook that thing from my mic stand. Though that would be cool if I could. I probably could, but I don't want to try it yet. Every time I launch my microphone, I have to worry about it falling. So anyway, let's get in it. I feel like it won't be too much longer. We'll be on chapter 4. Right, I skip through these because they tell me stuff that I already pretty much have an idea as to what I gotta do. don't let people die and fight somebody usually, so
Now go.
I'll probably just rush my way in there right now since I'm kind of overpowering everything
Time is
right
right.
now.
We overthrow Louis Vu and take back Yin.
He dares to seek another battle so soon? But then, this is always Cao Cao's way. The entire enemy army is holed up in Puyang Castle. They must be waiting for outside reinforcements. In which case, we proceed as planned. Have our army block the roads to the castle. Shall we initiate the advance?
Quite a bit of fight. Oh, you want to duel that?
We will drive away all would-be invaders.
If you want to duel. There we go. I love doing the duels for that reason alone.
Has begun to march. Then,
Let's go.
we will also head for Puyang Castle. Go, advance onward.
To fail in one's duty is a bitter pill.
We will hold this strong point and turn you back no matter what!
This is where the battle will be won or lost. This is exactly why I've come. The enemy officer has been defeated. Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
I really should run back to A and assist that guy, but I think I can get most of these guys now. I don't think it matters if I lose that guy. It matters if I lose the guy that's a little bit more south of me.
Take this.
Lord Louis Vu claimed this castle when much torn.
The enemy
I
officer
will fight with all my
has been
strength
defeated.
to
Oh, this
protect
guy
it.
always gets up a fucking decent fight.
Right. Take this. Nothing quicker than that. Can't get any more.
You might notice I do dodging a little more than I do counters. I think I've started doing dodges a lot more because your like precise timing you have to do with ultimate difficulty is ridiculous.
Got this. Bear witness to my power.
They don't hold your hand anymore on
Enemy
the
officer
difficulty.
has been defeated.
That is why I
And
must
you
live
know,
to
you can
fight
choose
another
not to
day.
play it, but you don't get a lot of the rewards if you don't do that. I still have yet to do it every single moment for the ultimate.
Take this.
I'll probably do that in my
enemy
free
officer.
time.
We even things out, I see. While I appreciate your efforts, I'd love to see us push harder.
Take this. The enemy officer.
I am ready to march shoulder to shoulder with Louis Vu. I will not flinch.
We will rush the castle and catch the enemy. The enemy officer.
I wasn't even like difficult. I was just holding time.
Take this.
Rolling out, and I'll take Cao Cao's head myself.
The enemy officer.
What I need to be doing though is I need to be looking at these. Yes. Package. Large. Forced to collapse over time. Battle arts with a sword, so we're gonna switch over to the sword for a bit.
Has been defeated.
Not the right time! Fear not.
Have I mastered everything on the sword? Wow, I have. That's a shocker. I guess I should look into putting the palm strike back on to get some of those.
No matter the odds, my strength will bring us victory.
Let's kick up some trouble.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright.
Warriors, come on, finish. I'm ready.
I'll defeat each and every one of them.
Yes, this high ground will suffice. If we can draw the enemy in, we should be able to hit them with projectiles.
He's gonna need to draw the enemy in. I'm a
Let's clear the way.
little far for that.
The enemy officer
Reinforcements.
has been defeated.
We mustn't waste this opportunity. The reinforcements got through. All my might. We'll rouse their troops and give them courage.
Shengon will act quickly to gain an advantage. We need to make our next move. And fast. Whoa.
If it isn't
Yeah, I
our
wasn't
dear
playing with my
old
brain there. I
It's been too
completely
long.
charged too far ahead. I need to go back a
that
little
you
ways to make
leave
sure I'm protecting everybody.
immediately.
Not everything goes
I
as
think I might
planned.
just do a hard reset on this one and get the sword out immediately. That way I can be doing two birds with one stone type of deal. We'll see. We'll see whether they give me a restart area. Not really any good options, are there? Well, I guess we'll just do an entire restart then. Okay. Alright. Why can't I? It's obviously a...
Overthrow Louis Boo and take back Yin. Dang.
To seek another battle so soon? Oh my God. This is always Cao Cao's way. The entire enemy army is holed up in Kuyang Castle. They must be waiting for outside reinforcements. In which case, we proceed as planned. Have our army block the roads to the castle. Shall we initiate the event?
Let's end this.
I'm not gonna try to push this time. I'm gonna try to go this way about
Also head
taking out
for
as
Kuyang
many
Castle.
generals.
Go, advance onward.
If I have a point that goes red on the map, I'm gonna send my units there in that direction.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa. Let's go.
Lord Louis Boo claimed this castle after much toil. I will fight with all my strength to protect it.
Looking rough. With all my might. Time to act. I will break you. Gotta be quicker than that.
Crush this enemy officer beneath me.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Let's go. See you. Gotta be quicker. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Almost got me.
Let's end this.
To lose to the likes of you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Better. That is why I'm...
So battle. So, yes, the so, huh? Not the sword. Jesus. I really should not worry about these. I could fight any battle and get these done. It's a matter of getting them turned in. That's the hard part. I think eventually Chingon dies, but I think I can reverse the time. I'm gonna stick with my weapon that does more damage right now, which surprisingly is the gauntlet. I'm a little shocked. I guess I do have a gauntlet challenge, so.
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Yes, this high ground will suffice. If we can draw the enemy in, we should be able to hit them with projectiles.
The enemy officer,
All right,
has been defeated.
let's clear the way.
It is our duty to protect this land. We will drive away all would-be invaders.
If we can hold this point, we'll be able to block their reinforcements. The battle is in our hands. Let us move fast.
This is it. Appears the resistance is futile.
Why is it doing any red things? I can shoot it up.
Yes,
The enemy
this
officer
place will do
has
nicely
been
indeed.
defeated.
Now,
Let's go.
let's prepare the catapults.
Charge!
I want
Cao Cao's
them to
men
go
won't know what hit them.
F.
Start the advance.
Go to F. I'll go to E. Go to E, and then I'll run down to D.
I am
This
ready to
gives
march
them a
shoulder to
chance
shoulder
help
with
out
Louis
F
Vu.
the entire time.
I will not flinch. On this. I'm ready. I'll defeat each and every one of you.
Reinforcements. And just in time. We mustn't waste this opportunity.
That one.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Will rouse their troops and give them courage.
The enemy officer
Chen Gong
has
will
been
act
defeated.
quickly to gain an advantage. We need to make our next move.
Let's go.
And fast.
The enemy is busy dealing with our reinforcements. Is the time. Lord Louis Vu, we must strike.
Very well. I'm tired of hiding behind these walls. We shall march out and finish this battle.
Let's go.
Backbreaker.
You must be kidding.
The enemy officer
You really do seem
has
to be
been
a true
defeated.
warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Your skills are impressive. I've learned a lot from watching you. Perhaps we should try taking the enemy off guard.
Take this.
You enjoy seeing the looks of surprise on their faces.
Man, they shot that right at Lu Bu, but he wasn't there. That
Projectiles. Bastards.
alright, fuck you. What?
See you.
Where my attack actually do anything? You're kinda hard to get stung like, aren't you? I might go back to my trusty bow staff at this rate.
The enemy
The
officer
resistance is
has been
futile.
defeated.
I'm gonna do that. Clearly the best damage weapon isn't doing the trick, so let's go back to the weapon of speed.
Things are looking rough. Let's go.
Or
We'll
well,
be able to take
a little
care of
bit
this
under
all
the
on my
same
own.
damage.
We're evenly matched. Push harder to gain the advantage.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Best option right
I'm
now.
not gonna be able to get that in time. Oh god, the guy that I need to take out is like almost.
I expected more out of an officer.
To my power.
Someone with a backbone.
Backbone and some art. I prefer that. Simple. Those will work for now, actually.
Just try not to perish too quickly.
We've secured Lord Cao Cao's safety. Now, we can commit our forces to the attack on the castle. Lord Chunyu, the rest is up to you.
Almost unlocked really quickly.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
Damn it. Pathetic. Cao Cao, I will finish this. Just you wait.
Yeah, the
Don't
funny thing
get
is that they
yourself
came out with
killed
this
in the
game, and then
meantime.
a month after they went and released us another game from the
Pursuing a wounded
Dynasty
beast
Warriors.
is ill-advised. Allow Louis Bu his freedom for
Things
now.
like called like Warriors
We've
of Abyss or
already
something
accomplished
like
our
that.
goal.
More of like a
Let us take this time to appreciate our
damn it,
efforts
I'll
and
get-
celebrate the reclamation of our
although I can
stronghold.
chase him. Let's get a home back. That's always a plus. Something was a special 3 times. Activate tactics. What? Why did I not get one for that? Is telling my guys to go help somebody not considered activating tactics? Huh. I might have to relook at the tactics I have then and see about just keeping a charge or something.
Ah, it's been a long time since I was last in Puyang. I admit, it feels strange to be back. So much has happened. So many things have changed.
It has been quite hectic.
Gotta figure out.
Nonetheless, Lord Cao Cao has taken you and made great progress.
He has more subjects, more soldiers, and more officers. It's a far cry from those days back in Luoyang.
Indeed, I don't think there is any man under the heavens who commands more people or wields more power than he does. Even measured against his rivals, he stands above the crowd, the mightiest of the mighty.
Which begs the question, how should he wield such might?
After all, a single decision from his lordship can affect the course of the entire realm.
Well, Cao Cao, what do we do next?
What's next? Let me share with you my plan.
Skip these bonds really quickly. Sorry, I know I'm just gonna focus on main story for this, so I'll get the missions and all that from them, but I don't want to really focus on any of that shit.
Well, the Emperor has safely fled from Chang'an.
Yes, but he has been forced to ally himself with people of ill repute, having no one else to turn to. It's said that both Li Jue and Guo Shi's men are trying to track him down.
Those two are the fiends who wrought havoc in Chang'an. They're following in Dong Zhuo's wicked ways. I want to do whatever I can to keep His Majesty from falling into their hands. That's what has brought me here, to ask you for advice.
I see. It is only natural that a loyal subject of the Emperor would want to save him from peril. In any case, he is a valuable asset. If he were under our control, we would gain a great deal of power. That would certainly benefit Lord Cao Cao. But he has yet to make a move, since he lacks justification to take the Emperor under his protection.
A lack of justification?
Yes. Placing the Emperor under our control without good reason would make us no different than Dong Zhuo. And if we go down the same path as that man, we are doomed.
It certainly is a complicated situation. I only wish there were some way we could convey our intentions to His Majesty.
This is just a thought, but perhaps we don't need to worry about it too much.
We don't?
What the Emperor desires is a powerful protector. But it can't be some deviant boor like Dong Zhuo. It needs to be someone who will govern competently. At the present moment, Lord Cao Cao is the closest to that ideal. So what if we simply continue to help him gain more power?
I see. His Majesty's eyes will be drawn to us.
Yes, that's the way I see it. So I think our optimal course of action is to simply continue putting forth our best efforts and let fate decide what happens.
I love how the strategists are allowing me to sit in here and talk with them even though I don't provide any strategies. Oh shit, my bad.
We will rescue His Majesty.
So we finally received word.
Yes. Our orders are to eliminate the traitors to the throne and guard the Emperor on his way to the palace in Luoyang.
Well, I'll be damned. This is a cause I can get behind. I can't believe we get to help the Emperor himself.
It shows that Lord Cao Cao's status has risen above that of a mere governor. Heartening indeed.
Cao Cao, we cannot make the slightest mistake here.
Yes. And that's why I will need all of you at your best. We must work together as one to bring the Emperor to safety.
Okay.
I heard there's another big conflict.
Carriage reaches the escape point. What the fuck? Hey. These two stray cats are gonna fight. They better not do it out my window. Hold on a second. Alright. Where do I get put if I go alone? Why is it that if I don't go with somebody, I get farther behind? I kind of wish this worked a little like Empires, any of the Dynasty Warrior Empires games did, where you were allowed to place yourself on the battlefield.
Now go.
I mean, anywhere there was an open spot, of course, you weren't allowed to just like put yourself behind lines or do ambushes.
We have but one
And it
goal
sucked
to
that there
achieve.
were ambush cards.
We must
and shit
overcome
that you
all
could use.
obstacles to save the Emperor.
Oh well.
I'm counting on you all, my wise and courageous warriors.
It It seems that Lijue's forces are pursuing the Emperor.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The task is to capture enemy bases. We will clear the path to Luoyang and welcome the Emperor there. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh wait, I said that was all I wanted to do. I lied. I don't want to just have that one. I need to have a home strike as well.
Begin the advance. Arrogant fools, coming to claim the throne for yourselves. You will face Xu Huan instead. Let's go.
They want to take
Cannot hold out for much longer.
those points over there. I'm gonna go run up here and help the card out because it looks like he's not gonna be able to do it very well. Where am I going? Why is this path so diverted? Oh, I forgot to turn off earlier. That's what happened. Okay.
I expected more out of an officer.
We are grateful for your aid. Who on earth? Now! So you're South's trustworthy vassals. What a welcome turn of events. Take that! There we go! There we go! The enemy officer has been defeated. Now, get this here.
Nope, none of that.
Take this. Take this. With all my might. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. I'm pulling back for now. Enemies in the near vicinity have been dealt with. Lord Cao Cao, your aid has been most welcome. Let's go.
People over on F are doing fine. How about he?
Victory is sweet.
Now. Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight! The enemy officer has been defeated.
I don't think I actually need that palm strike to look into it. I don't. We're gonna get rid of it then, so I don't mistakenly hit it. Because so long as I cue this X1 around the time an enemy is attacked, it will work at taking them out.
The enemy officer
I've been doing that all last game, and I need to remember that the moment I hit circle, I don't die. I wind up using my a little bit of my special.
Let's go. Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now. Now.
I expected more out of an officer.
Let's do that one. after this one, what is my goal? Isn't it just to or not kill, to take over these points?
Bring him down.
Oh,
This territory is ours. We are in the service of Lord Cao Cao. We received the Emperor's call for aid and have come to offer our assistance.
Well, we have rescued the Emperor. Now, we just need to get him out of here safely.
Find the
we want to make
Emperor!
sure this goes
Not
well.
have reached Luoyang yet! Let's go!
And there are the pursuers, right on cue. We should leave right away.
We cannot allow any harm to come to the Emperor. Could we not try traveling a path with as few enemy forces as possible?
Good. Their defenses seem weak here. Let's go this way.
Any path he wants, I'm ass.
Counting on you.
Just because he made himself known.
To be taken. Fortify our defenses. Prepare for battle. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
All right, advance! Keep up the pace, guys! Time to advance!
And one way is gonna put these guys in a fight.
We're taking the Emperor with us.
I might switch another here, but I'm gonna try to.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I know that one perfectly. Oh, that was amazing.
Excuse me. The thrill is the true victory.
I just hear somebody say, excuse me, as I walk through. Did my guy literally just go, oh, excuse me, I need to goodbye. All you guys want to stay in here.
Let us make haste in our
Keep
advance.
the Emperor safe.
I think the time has come to employ a little trap. Commence the advance.
Come to the trap.
Now that we've come this far, Luoyang is but a stone's throw away. We should keep moving.
You thought you could just walk away with the Emperor? You'll never escape us.
I'm gonna run back.
All units, charge! Secure the Emperor before they enter Luoyang.
Li Chui. I never expected him to command such a force. I must urge the Emperor to enter Luoyang immediately. We must be a shield to buy time for the Emperor to escape. All units, assemble before Hulao Gate.
The time is right. Go.
I'm scared.
Take this! You've come to stop me. Well, it matters not. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. I can't let you go any further. Order the enemy officer has been Do me a favor and stop where you are. Now we've got you.
God damn it, I hit it again.
The enemy
I hope that missed
Well,
click,
it is
but
what I was told to do.
I
As long as I don't get an earful later, it's all the same to me.
I keep saying misclick like a fucking
I can't hold them back anymore.
remote controller.
It is futile to fight against an army of this size. Now, Your Majesty, if you would kindly place yourself back under our protection.
The only choice we have is to
Is that
defeat
in
them
the way?
head on.
Oh no, that's
Now, my fiercest warrior, slaughter the beasts that pursue the Emperor. Okay, let's go.
Stay out of our way. The Emperor belongs to us. there's no end to them. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You are unharmed. I, Cao Cao, will protect you from here on out.
And the charges.
There's still time. All units, break through Wudao Gate. Through the Emperor.
So, you refuse to back down. You must be destroyed.
We are the rightful guardians of the Emperor. We will not allow you to take him from us. Got you.
My blade is guided by unshakable loyalty. Traitors and infidels are no match for my resolve.
Call me an infidel.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
To fight against such a force without fear. What commendable courage.
His Majesty will now be able to rest easy within Luoyang. Thank you for all your efforts.
I don't think I completed any of those little challenges, which is completely fine.
What did you say? You wish to have me placed under your protection?
The ruined Luoyang is in a pitiful state, is it not?
So, you would use me as your political puppet? Like Dongzhou, then Li Jue and Gouxi? Like the territorial beasts of the world?
As you say. The greed of man throws order into chaos. Breeds all the strife we face in this world. Even so, those lacking desire lose sight of their path, of how to live. What we need are laws and systems to regulate such desires. Strength to safeguard such statutes and amend any unrest. And at the zenith of this structure, we need you, Your Majesty, as a symbol most sacrosanct.
Cao Cao. What is it you?
A new world. Be that as it may, for the sake of one's ambitions, one must eradicate those standing in the way, or face being eradicated.
If it's ever a pain in the ass to see through those thistles on that hat. This is probably a perspective thing, like how
Cao
cameras
Cao
work.
dare to walk. The path of absolute rule.
Cao Cao has decided on his goal and gained the means to fulfill it. With pure reason as his guiding principle, he aims to control the land. However, so steadfast is his dedication to this principle that he risks eliminating not only corruption, but compassion as well. His path will be a trying one. If his conquest is to succeed, countless lives will be lost. Guardian of Peace. If you believe that Cao Cao is the hero that will bring an end to the chaos, then walk alongside him.
You know, I would love to see either a DLC or if they decide to go down this route more, I would love to see a second game that I know they would have to kind of come up with the in-between, because I've kind of noticed that this game ends around the battle of I think it's called Shibi or whatever. It's the big ship battle where like oh Shu and Wu, I believe, teamed together to take out Cao Cao's forces way, and it was a big fire attack and all that. I know they would have to do some in between there with the middle or the three kingdoms still at war in between all that. But I would at least love to see if they can't get any of that written or have it write its own way out. I would love to see what they would do if they decided to bring in people from the Jin kingdom. And see if you can side with that side in the end. Because ultimately the way this all plays out was that Jin won in the very end. So I would love to see if like you got the choice to fight against them, and how they would see it as a rewritten story, or how you would be able to continue on, I guess, essentially, or like even side with them. I know that doesn't really leave open the freedom of choice as much, probably, that this already does, but it would be an interesting concept. I think all those gems maxed out at 30, so I think I'm almost to the point that I'm not even going to be able to really get those leveled up anymore.
We're coming in.
Well,
we have something really important to discuss. It's about your future with us and our Lord.
As I'm sure you've heard, Cao Cao has made the decision to bring the Emperor to you. This will be a great step forward on his path to supremacy. We know what steps we must take from here on out. All that's left now is to take them. So, how about it? Will you tread this path with us?
You are wasted as a mere hired hand. Enter the service of Lord Cao Cao officially so that we can build a powerful new kingdom. Now, I really shouldn't be the one to say this, but the path our Lord has chosen will not be easy. We will likely have to fight all sorts of rivals along the way. I suppose that's what it takes to rule by the sword. That's why having you with us would be so reassuring. More than anything, we would hate to see a friend among the ranks of our enemies.
Nevertheless, this decision will affect your future. So will you join us or not? Think carefully before making your choice.
I'll join you. I wonder why he doesn't ask himself. Every other kingdom, the leader asks you himself. He doesn't send his people to do it. That was kind of... I guess he's a big man.
You
whatever.
will. Cao Cao will be pleased to hear that.
All right. Then we should deliver the news to our Lord right away. But really, it pleases me greatly to have you join us. You won't regret it.
Having you under Cao Cao's command will lift some of the weight off my shoulders. I'm counting on you.
Alright, so that's chapter 3 done. Got some more chapters. As you can see, I've already completed the other families. Those are the true ending tabs, too. Those aren't...
Cao Cao rose above his many rival warlords to gain control over the imperial throne. He made great efforts to establish a new regime centered on Shu. In the face of this, Yuan Shao and the other powerful clans could not remain docile, and their ambitions were soon laid bare. Elsewhere, Sun Ce worked with Zhou Yu on a plan to gain independence from Yuan Shu. In their youthful eyes, possibilities seemed to stretch out all the way to the horizon. Although Liu Bei had now allied with the peerless warrior Louis Bu, he fell into doubt, unable to decide on the path he should take. With the entire land facing great uncertainty, its heroes also stood at a crossroads. Chapter 4. Sun Ce rises up in Jiangdong. Liu Bei faces a quandary in Chia Pei. Cao Cao fights a decisive battle at Guandu.
I don't really get why they went with chapter names of like massive fights, because it's a lot more than just those one encounters. Oh yes, I get to wear my armor. I wanted to make this seem organic, so I went back to the Wander armor to change.
Allow me to welcome you again.
I love this outfit.
Here, here. You've already done so much to help us. I'm glad you decided to formally join our forces.
Agreed. I just wish we could find more people like you.
I do wish that the outfit changed
you are
colors
valuable to
depending
us
on which
simply
side
for
you
your
chose.
excellent abilities as a warrior.
I know there's a pre-order
Yet
bundle
your
where the
versatility is
Wander
what
outfit
makes you
could have
special.
had
And so I will
the
not
choice
give
of
you any
colors between
strict
them, but
orders.
the armor.
You can do as you see fit.
Understood.
Very well then. Use your gifts to soar through the battlefield like a Luen.
Alright. Where's our next battle, Captain? Nope. Come on, I'm gonna go talk to somebody.
Dian Wei, don't you think you're working too hard? You'll collapse if you don't take a moment to rest once in a while.
Don't worry, Shu Chu. I can handle it. Neither of us came from renowned families. So we need to work hard just to prove ourselves. Right, Yuan Jin?
Yes, I was a mere record keeper before my promotion. Now I have to keep striving to live up to his lordship's high expectations.
And you're one to talk, Shu Chu. You've been working from dawn until dusk as well.
Well, I've lived in a village my whole life, but now we're trying to cultivate fields across the realm. There's a lot of work to do.
It seems we are all in agreement. I hear that your circumstances are similar to mine. I am new here, and know little of what has passed. I imagine Lord Cao Cao must have recruited you for your particular skills.
Yes, I have a particular set of skills. Isn't that James Bond?
I thought so. I saw you fight at Hulao Gate and was most impressed. His lordship has an amazing knack for finding talented men like yourself and giving them roles where they can shine. He is not swayed by reputation or accomplishments. He simply assesses each warrior's might and each strategist's shrewdness.
Yes, if he hadn't taken notice of me, I'd have remained in the infantry. I may never have had a chance to prove myself.
That's why we must work harder than ever. If we let up, we might end up disgracing our lord.
Right. It's going to take a lot of sweat and toil to get to where we want to go. But we owe it to him to throw ourselves into it.
Yep. Our ideal battlefield. Why did I say it like that? Well, our ideal battlefield. Fucking get some southern accent in there, I guess. I don't know why that just kicked in.
Now, let's discuss what to do about Louis Bu.
He has fled from Puyang, and now seeks shelter under Liu Bei, who in terms of military strength alone, is no real threat to us.
But what's concerning is the growing number of elite warriors who have gathered to serve him out of admiration for his character. While we could have easily dealt with each of them individually, now that so many of them are allied together.
I am of the same opinion. Especially noteworthy are Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, Liu Bei's two fiercest officers.
Then, our aim should be to destroy their unity.
It is Liu Bei himself. that binds them all together. He is widely respected as a benevolent man. Most would be honored to serve him. But as we know, Louis Bu is ambitious, perhaps too ambitious to remain in anyone's service for long.
Then...
Okay, I gotta pause this for a second. I love this voice acting very well. It's really good and all that. But whoever plays Guan Shu really sounds like his voice lines are forced out of everybody. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't sound natural coming from him.
Sent to eliminate Yuan Shu by imperial decree.
Not saying the guy did a bad job.
If we can force Louis Bu and Liu Bei into a conflict, both will take heavy losses.
Would you elaborate on your reasoning, Lord Shunyu?
We shall take advantage of Liu Bei's virtuous nature. From what I understand, he is not the type to turn down people's requests. If he receives orders from the Emperor, he is certain to comply. And once he leads his forces away, Xiaopei will no longer be adequately defended. Chen Gong would not miss the opportunity to capture it.
Yuan Shu and Liu Bei are among our
Oh,
biggest
Guan
threats.
Zhan. Sorry, I
If they
said the wrong
destroy
name.
each other, it would be a big help.
Yeah.
Lord Shunyu, you're being surprisingly ruthless. Are we to assume this is all for the sake of a peaceful future?
His lordship has set his sights on conquering the entire realm. If I am to assist him in that goal, I too must be willing to make hard choices.
Lord Shunyu, that is...
I admit I have my own thoughts on the matter. But I will recommend to Lord Cao Cao that an imperial decree be issued.
I see. Liu Bei would certainly become a threat with Louis Bu in his ranks. I will propose to the Emperor that Yuan Shu be hunted down.
Thank you, my lord.
The situation is concerning, even supposing that we manage to take care of Louis Bu and Liu Bei. Yuan Shao battles with Gong Sun San and Yo to the north, and tensions are rising in Jing to the south.
Yuan Shao is the one we should be most wary of. Gong Sun Zan is doing well defending against him, but Yuan Shao now controls most of Hebei, so it is only a matter of time. Yuan Shao will win eventually.
And when he does, his forces will be further bolstered by citizens from Yo province and the remnants of Gong Sun Zan's army. After that, he will set his sights on us. Or to be more precise, on the Emperor in the capital.
So what do we do? Ally with Gong Sun San and take him on? It'll take a significant amount of our manpower to overturn Gong Sun San's unfavorable odds.
Agreed. And if he were to win, we would end up as enemies before long. I think we should hold back and look for a way to weaken both parties.
Dian Wei, what do you think?
Me? I have nothing to contribute to a discussion on strategy.
If we never bring in new voices to our discussions, our strategies will become predictable. It can be useful to hear candid opinions from someone like you sometimes.
There's no need to date. I'd like to hear
If
too.
you put it that way, well, in my opinion, the most important thing in any war is to protect whatever you value the most. I would advise that we stay put and protect the Emperor and the capital. And while Yuan Shao and Gong Sun San are fighting, we can build up our strength.
A sound strategy, as I'd expect from you, Lord Dianwei. I think that may just be the best course of action. At the same time, we need to ensure that we're not dragged into the conflict, for one reason or another.
We ought to eliminate the possibility of Yuan Shao finding some excuse to attack us. One way might be to cede him the rank of Grand General, which His Majesty bestowed on Lord Cao Cao just recently.
That wouldn't be right, surely. Yuan Shao is not worthy of it for one, and it was the Emperor's decision.
An interesting stratagem. His pride will not allow him to attack someone he is indebted to. The rank of Grand General is a mere formality. I have no qualms about giving it up.
Well then, it seems we have decided on our strategy with respect to Louis Bu, Yuan Shu, Liu Bei,
I don't
Yuan
realize
Shao,
how much
and
they got
Gong
around
Sun Zhen.
fighting just by like doing
That
simple
leaves one
training.
other major matter.
While I
What
sit
to
here and
do
really
about Jing
understand.
Province.
Listen
Zhangji,
to them, I mean.
who took the city of Nanyang and Jing, has fallen. Now his successor, Zhang Xu, is in rivalry with Liu Biao.
Liu Biao's forces far outnumber those of Shang Xu, stationed in Wan Castle. I believe we should take Nanya, an ally with Liu Biao.
Then let us try that. We will face Zhang Xu next. Go and make preparations for battle.
Okay. Oh, we finally got straight.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
Okay, I'm gonna hit your quests or missions you want to give me. I'm not gonna talk with you though.
Finally found myself
I
a
guess you
job.
don't have any quests.
I couldn't be happier about it.
Right. Yes.
Here's a battle. Not
What
right.
is Pete?
That's all I have to say about it. Not right.
Oh.
Heals for now. That's great. There's a weapon I'm using right now.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken.
What?
Crescent Blade Lance. Yes, the more I stack these
Yellow
up, the
Turban
more I can
surrendered.
get them
This
all
town
up
has
and
got-
sitting. It's not a bad idea to stack all these up.
What a shame. Zhang Xu's forces have surrendered. You'll have to wait a while longer to show off your new garb on the battlefield. Any way that avoids fighting is worth striving for. Our troops and provisions have limits after all. But don't be too disappointed. You'll have another opportunity soon enough. Right now, Zhang Xu should be on his way to see Cao Cao. We will receive more instructions soon.
Okay.
Thank you again, Lord Cao Cao.
There is no need to thank me. In fact, I should be thanking you for your wisdom.
That is gracious of you to say.
While we have the chance, we wish to make a proposal. In honor of this agreement, what say we celebrate with a feast at our expense? Of course, it won't be as sophisticated as perhaps you're used to. Nevertheless, we wish to show you our goodwill.
Well, we could use some merriment. Will you also allow us officers to attend?
Regretfully, I do not think we could manage a gathering as large as that. The banquet will have to be for a select few only. Otherwise, Wan Castle's provisions would quickly run out. Besides, we don't want a repeat of the incident at Hongmen. We simply wish for Lord Cao Cao to enjoy our finest wine.
That is enough, Jia Xu. But let me be upfront about the circumstances. Of course, not much time has passed since we were enemies. We will therefore send all our soldiers away from the castle to ensure the banquet passes without incident.
Very well. Guo Jia, I will accept their hospitality. There is much to discuss, and this would be a good opportunity for that.
But we cannot allow you to go alone, Lord Cao Cao. Take Lord Dian Wei and the others as an escort.
Very well, I will. The rest of you will need to remain outside the castle for a while.
This is that battle. Oh, I gotta be careful here because if I fuck this up, I'm not gonna get to change the fate.
There you are. Forget what I said earlier. You're about to fight your first battle as an officer of Cao Cao.
Mm-hmm. What has
Zhang
happened?
Shu's surrender was a ruse. He sent all of his forces at Wan Castle to attack. We don't know if Cao Cao is safe, but he should still be in the castle. Although Dian Wei's group is guarding him, he was still reckless.
He must have thought that this was the only way to find out what Zhang Shu was up to.
What he's up to?
He may already have made peace with Liu Biao, and maybe Yuan Shu, and Liu Bei too. By heading deep into the enemy's territory, Lord Cao Cao
I hate how
would be able to
sometimes they
quickly
get done
find out
talking
the
and it
truth of
like
the
waits,
matter for
and
himself.
other times they get done talking and
It'll
it
be in
immediately
vain if he
starts the
pays
next
for the
one.
knowledge with his life.
Like that.
I suppose he didn't expect Zhang Shu to be so bold.
Only he would know. Either way, this will
Because
not
if I
be a
start clicking
straightforward
to
battle.
get it to go faster, sometimes I'll
Jiang Shu's
skip the next
forces
one.
may have further tricks up their sleeves. We'll need to remain on guard.
Okay. This is going to be, hopefully, I gotta be really prepped for this, because this can go to shit real quick. I am going... I'm gonna go alone, because nothing changes. Go alone.
Until Lord Cao Cao has escaped, I will not fall even as life leaves my body. Dian Wei shall show what a true warrior is made of.
Now this is the only changing fate fight that it's so goddamn iffy on how you do it and get it the right way through what I've seen. Because this is about the only one where you don't have a direct input on saving or preventing the death. So you really gotta fucking push this shit.
Forces subdue the enemy. We shall move to offer aid. That way, we can move swiftly and adapt to any scenario.
Time to advance! The enemy officer has been defeated.
We cannot fight our way through these numbers.
Father, I will draw the enemy's attention. Find an unguarded one and escape through there.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Thank you.
God, they kill like almost all of us children.
The plan went off without a hitch. Now may we gnash at Cao Cao's unguarded throats.
That's already making me worry. Okay, okay.
Damn it. This rain of arrows prevents both progress and retreat.
I need to get over there fast. Die fast, please.
The eastern battlefield is shifting.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Cao Cao is safe. Now, let us do what we can. Observe the situation and quash any threats to Lord Cao Cao.
Time to advance! There we go! Oh, gotta be quicker. Take this! A worthy foe indeed. Now the real battle begins.
All my might.
Alright, we're gonna
The
pick
enemy
up
officer
from
has been defeated.
This territory is ours. Forces from outside the castle. Everyone is fighting to keep me alive. As such, I must survive.
Good. That That's one threat off the table. Let us hurry after Lord Cao Cao and continue providing backup.
This amount of resistance was to be expected. Now then,
We are the army of Liu Biao, governor of Jing. We have come to fell the villainous Cao Cao.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's gonna be a battle with a bunch of dead people.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer.
We must
has
take
been
down
defeated.
the foes to the rear and save Cao Cao. This will be more difficult than I'd wagered.
Zhang Xiu and Liu Biao have joined forces, as we'd suspected. This will not end so easily.
The enemy's movements indicate that Cao Cao must be fleeing west. We shall follow in his tracks.
How can one man do all this? It's like possessed by a demon. I use my strength to enforce my lord's will.
No, wait.
I will not fail him. Not ever!
Cao Cao's cohorts and guards are formidable. He's had as of many. This is still within expectations. It's about time for the next step.
Okay, asshole. Now you pissed me off a little bit.
Lord Zhang Xiu, take over the enemy base.
The enemy officer.
Let us go. We'll show them the might of Liu Biao's forces.
Begin advancing!
Enemy reinforcements.
The enemy officer.
Heading to our base.
The enemy officer
We undone.
has been defeated. The enemy officer
We must
has been defeated.
Might do just the enemy officer, the enemy officer, the enemy officer.
So this is the end for me. Uncle, I hope you shall remain safe.
Blast! The enemy's trick after nasty trick upon us.
Given the situation, Lord Cao Cao should be able to head westward, capture the northwest stronghold, and raise ladders on the ramparts.
Time to advance.
The thing I hate about this fight is if you even fucking mess up the slightest thing here, it prevents you on the way from living.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That's why. I want nothing more than to see Lord Cao Cao's glorious kingdom.
This territory is ours.
Make that happen!
The ladders are ready? Then, let us open up a path for Lord Cao Cao.
The moment has come.
Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now.
Come on now.
Fight to bring glory to our forces!
I don't know what it is about the way they run. I just think of like that thing. It's like the feeling, nope.
That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might!
Perhaps we can escape the castle from here.
I thought so.
Let's go.
And now the one thing I remember about this that I gotta make sure I do first is I gotta run all the way across over here and defeat the Archer or whatever.
To the end.
If I don't take him out first, it's like everything.
Cao Cao flees here. There's no future for us. After him. Do not let him escape.
Begin advancing!
You're unharmed, right?
Indeed.
You can walk that far.
Suppose you're fine. You rendezvoused with Cao Cao. You will now head south to put some distance between us and this battle.
What are you doing here? I thought your mission
Need you to die.
was it not?
Shut up and die. Thank you.
I can't believe
The enemy officer
you won't escape,
has been
Cao
defeated.
Cao. Your destiny ends here.
Zhang Shu, you have great talent. It truly is a shame you stand against me. Still, I will allow no one to stand in the way of my destiny.
Go on then. Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you.
Got you. Bear witness to my power.
Oh, tell me over and over again.
That's the spirit. You are a true warrior of the three kingdoms.
Such incredible skill. I cannot tear my eyes away from you. Let's get serious.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
Throw a bunch of rocks if you gotta do anything. Like this, I'm gonna hit.
The enemy officer
Not go as
has
planned.
been defeated.
I must try again later.
There we go.
The enemy
I
officer
think I did it.
has been defeated.
Must fall back. Cao Cao still lives. At this rate, I won't be able to show my face to Lord Liu Biao.
Liu Biao's reinforcements are quite sizable. Taking them down would deal a solid blow to him. Lord Cao Cao has sacrificed much for this outcome.
Yeah.
What's this? Their numbers are thinning.
I almost thought I didn't do it.
I see the enemy have lessened in number. Now they shouldn't have enough to send after Lord Dian Wei.
I need help for everybody get out of here. They already altered, so I don't really have to.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Strength. I'm pulling back for now. Such incredible skill. I cannot tear my eyes away from you. March at once!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sure know how to fight.
Your skills are impressive. I've learned a lot from watching you.
I shall not lament or stop moving forward, nor will I dwell in the past. That is the path to domination.
All right.
Go on ahead, my lord. And don't look back, no matter what.
Very well. I'm counting on you. Dian Wei.
Damn, got one guy by the fucking back, the neck.
Archers! Loose!
I don't know why I love that idea of just your units moving in there in such a strategic manner too. Really shows that these one guys will fucking sacrifice themselves for a guy that doesn't even speak to. Well, I guess he does talk, but
Welcome back, Dion Wei.
I really thought that was going to be the end, and it would have been if not for you. I owe you. Your bravery and determination saved my life.
I'm glad
well,
you made it.
I owe my life to you now. I don't know how I'll be able to repay you, though.
It'll be enough for you to stay with us. Your presence alone forces our would-be enemies to think twice.
That is very true.
So, my lord, what's our next move? It appears that Jiang Shu had already made an agreement with Liu Biao.
We will use this castle as a base to launch our invasion of
I
Jing.
honestly don't know why I said that. I was kind of like doing
first
something
we must
else
return
while
to
he was
Shu
talking,
City.
and I just answered.
This has been a harsh conflict, and our forces need to regroup and reorganize. The last battle was especially costly.
Shit, I forgot to. I always do that. I need to figure out a way to get my sound thing to switch this one.
All that's
in the middle
left
with the
is to
other two,
decide
so I
their
can put the
fate.
two
What do
that
you
I need
think,
to
Cao
monitor
Cao?
together.
Not executing them would be sure to anger those who served under your son.
They would have killed you as well. Surely there's only one option.
No, I shan't have them executed.
What?
Think about it for a moment. It's true that they've caused us a lot of pain. But Lord Cao Cao could put their talents to good use.
Exactly. They killed my own flesh and blood, and drove me and Dian Wei to the brink of defeat and death. There's no doubting their abilities. I will allow them to serve my cause.
So, you will show us mercy?
Mercy to you? No. I simply think it would be a waste not to utilize your talents. You must continue to be of use to me. Otherwise, I will dispose of you. That is all.
Truly impressive.
More customers always show.
Dian Wei, you made it back. In one piece. I was on edge the whole time.
Apologies for making you worry.
I'm glad we made it.
You made all the difference. If you hadn't come, we might have all met our ends. I didn't have the strength to take all of them. And I couldn't even protect Cao Ang.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You'll make us feel bad as well.
Shu Chu.
You are not alone. We are all responsible for protecting Lord Cao Cao. Next time, let me help you protect him. If we work together, we can keep everyone safe, can't we?
Yes, that we can. It's our duty. And someday, protecting everyone in the realm will be our duty as well. That's more than anyone can handle on their own. So from here on out, I'll be sure to rely on you, Xiu Chu.
Right. We'll work together as one. When times are tough, we'll mourn together. And when they're good, we'll celebrate together.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. He's just so cool.
It's so fucking weird. God Scepter. Gold Scepter. Yeah, I can talk. Or I can fucking... Nah, I'm going fucking mental, clearly. Should buy level 1 of all these weapons, just so I can say that I own a level 1 version of all these weapons. Some of these weapons I have, I don't own a level 1 or a level 2 version of them. But I also don't have the money for doing that right yet. I need to make sure I get enough to start upgrading weapons and stuff for higher difficulty. Need our help.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can hardly recognize it.
Oh, it's you. How long has it been since we last met like this?
You're wearing blue?
I never imagined we'd end up serving the same Lord. Perhaps we're connected by fate.
I can't get away from him.
You don't have to be so cold. You should know how things are in dark times like these. Let's just let bygones be bygones. Water under the bridge.
Ah, so you two know each other. That saves me the trouble of making introductions. Anyway, you wanted to see me? What is this about?
I wanted to see you. Oh, I guess I received a message.
A call for aid from Liu Bei.
I expected that his alliance with Louis Bu might be uneasy, but don't tell me. Did you have a hand in this?
That would be overstating it somewhat. After the Emperor issued the order for Liu Bei to defeat Yuan Shu, Louis Bu betrayed him and took Xiape Castle. Lord Cao Cao could not stand to see him in such a predicament, and offered to help with taking down Louis Bu.
How compassionate of him.
It's truly a shame the message containing that order was lost. I imagine Chen Gung must have preempted it and sent his men to intercept it.
It now seems that Liu Bei will have to commit all of his forces to a final battle with Louis Bu. Lord Guojia, may I ask you a question? You foresaw the message falling into Louis Bu's hands, and Liu Bei and turning to Lord Cao Cao for help, didn't you? Otherwise, you wouldn't have sent Lord Xiao Hudun before we'd heard anything from Liu Bei.
I'll neither confirm nor deny it.
The hell was with that giggle, dude?
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer named Zuluan.
I heard 2 important warriors were fighting.
Okay. So it completely just skips over the Yuan Shu fight.
Lord Xiahou Yuan, I am sorry to hear of your misfortune.
Yes, I was entrusted with the vanguard, but it was no use. When Louis Bu's forces attacked, we had to retreat. And Dune, he...
You lost an
I'm
eyeball.
angry at my own incompetence.
What happened to your
An arrow
eye?
hit me as I was pursuing an enemy officer.
Lord Xiahou Dun, will you still be able to fight?
No problem. You will make up for what function I have lost with my eye.
Receiving such a request from Lord Xiahou Dun is an honor. You'll have to do your best.
Weebu had better be ready to face me. I will make him pay for this humiliation.
Okay, I do have that turned all the way up. I thought I had it turned the wrong way. My bad. There is one fight where I will bring him with me. Just because it'll be easier if I do. Till that fight though, I think he can hold his own.
We will repel Weebu's forces and assist in Liu Bei's escape. But let us first rendezvous with them. His army must be paid back in kind for this eye, too. Looking rough.
The enemy officer split up here.
Has been defeated.
We'll take out the enemy to the north and open a path for retreat.
I'll go this way.
And we'll head east. Liu Bei is bound to be there.
We come running, and who should we find but some enemy scum? May as well take you down.
I'm scum now.
The scrap you want.
Let's do this. Has been defeated.
Whatever you're scheming ends here. Your fight's with us first.
This is quite the gathering we've got now. Suppose we'll have to take care of them all.
Reinforcements from Lord Cao Cao. A most welcome sight. I must enlist your help. I need to save my sworn brothers who stayed behind to keep the enemy at bay.
Then you keep going.
The enemy officer.
We'll take care of feast you and your brothers.
I suppose I would only slow you down. Then I will do as you say. I'm counting on you.
Reinforcements at a most unwelcome time. The enemy may have predicted our movement.
We are eternally grateful for the assistance. We shall accompany
The enemy
Lord Liu
officer
Bei.
has been defeated.
That's Louisville's troops dealt with. We'll be able to reach our brother now.
Letting Liu Bei live will only cause problems in the future. Along with every single one of
The enemy officer.
You know, sometimes I wish I could change skill points into.
Have to go through them all.
Great, Zhang Fei. Oh, our brother has already moved ahead. Quicker than that. We need not risk ourselves any further.
The enemy officer.
All we need to do is get back to Liu Bei alive. Let's make our escape to the north.
Phew, I'm glad that's done. Let's move on already.
You are all dependable indeed. Counting on you. Let us continue on together.
Let's go. There, it's Liu Bei. Slay him along with Cao Cao's forces.
We shall go as well. Liu Bei's head is ours.
We march at once.
Okay, they can handle that fight. Oh,
Running in some more enemy troops. Someone must be predicting our movements.
The enemy officer.
More enemies from the south.
Has been defeated.
Unless we break through soon, they'll pinch us from both directions.
Go on, Lord Liu Bei. I shall fend off the southern flank. Begin the attack.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Thank you. I have been saved by you all more times than I can count.
An even match. We must push harder.
Help this guy out. they can easily pick over that paper. Got names pointed to here, the links are there. But yeah, damn it. Not what I meant. I'm never gonna get like a destroyed.
Has been defeated.
Path got blocked. I guess we'll have to find some other way. We're probably heading into some kind of trap, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
The enemy officer has
Am
been
I glad
defeated.
to have found you? I came to assist at Lord Liu Bei's behest.
You are from Lord Cao Cao's army, yes? We appreciate your help.
You must be Liu Bei's men. Prepare to die!
They're still coming. Persistent, aren't they?
The enemy officer has been
It is
defeated.
good to have you here. There are a few I would rather have by my side.
The enemy
Wow, there's a
officer
lot going on
has
in
been
this
defeated.
fight. Really should make a move for this big base of north where everyone else is going.
Victory is sweet. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now we can break through. Let's go. Let's move. Quickly.
All right.
When I'm gonna
that
break
was
off
the
from
last
there.
of 'em. Let's move on.
I know these ballistas.
We should be able to lose Louis Boo's army now. So I guess we're not done here, huh?
Forgive me, but I cannot leave my sworn brothers behind.
Yes!
Here they come!
Archers, loose!
Bring them down.
Caught up with Liu Bei's troops, just as Lord Chen Gong predicted. Zhang Liao, ready for duty! Start the advance! Liu Bei's troops are in range! Shoot!
Look at this. We better stop that thing quick.
So, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Here's some more behind.
Charge in and put an end to the arrows. Let's go. Move forward.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Indeed, you really do seem to be a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Counting on you.
So, you were the one Lord Cao Cao sent. Trustworthy savior indeed.
Yeah, I know you just took over this place, but I'm gonna need that.
The enemy officer, the defeat has been defeated.
And the victor shall move forth.
To have you here is all I need. I am counting on you, now and beyond.
This territory is ours.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
Now, let's go.
Taking on everyone here, and we should be able to.
I foresaw this victory before it even happened.
With a solid stratagem, I challenge you to battle.
Sure.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay.
Command the
Now
archers.
just get into
We can
the-
fight without worrying about being filled with arrows.
Our path ahead is clear once more. Let us hurry back to Liu Bei's side.
We're tearing through like a whirlwind. This battle is all but ours.
Alright. Now I just have to hurry up and wait.
Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, you're both safe.
Of course we are. Now, let's go.
So they broke through our formation. Unexpected, but manageable. I suppose I must
Oh shit,
handle
I
this
forgot he
myself.
comes out. You have to do this fight on the base side too, so I have already. Usually though, if you're on the base side, you start with Guan Yu
But this is where it must end.
all them up
It was but
on
a
that
small
side.
show of resistance from one who was played. You've driven an irreversible wedge between Liu Bei and Lord Liu.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Whatever do you mean? I shall just have to silence you before you say things you shouldn't.
Gotta be quick. Looking rough.
I love that move so much. Something about just kicking the stab at their head always makes me laugh.
We failed to prevent an alliance between Liu Bei and Cao Cao. I must formulate a plan with Lord Louis right away.
We've accomplished our mission. Let's rendezvous with Cao Cao and prepare for our battle with Louis Vu.
Oh, why is the screen? I never understood that.
Lord Xiaohu Dun, Lord Xiaohe Yuan, thank you for your help.
Give your thanks to Cao Cao if you must.
We have not forgotten what happened at Shu, but under these circumstances, we will let it be water under the bridge. Our lord should be here shortly with the rear guard. We will discuss our strategy in depth later.
It's been a long time. Allow me to thank you once again. How many times is it now you've come to our aid?
No need to
No,
thank me.
even though we've known each other for some time, thanks is still in order.
Still, you have obviously been serving Lord Cao Cao with distinction. As your friend, that makes me proud, but no. The important thing is that you're doing well. We will be depending on Lord Cao Cao for a time. I expect it won't be for long, but I look forward to working with you.
Yes, it will be an honor to fight at your side again.
All right then. Let's combine our strength and teach that blasted Louis Vu a lesson.
Yeah.
We have it better than most just being able to live out our...
There are plenty of marshes and rivers.
I almost didn't see this guy just standing over here. Almost well hidden. One of these days
Xiaopei
I'll
is
figure
surrounded
out.
by so many waterways. If they overflow, the city may just float away.
Gotta put this microphone directly in front of me instead of to my side a little. I don't know why I'm saying that out loud, but I am.
Let's begin.
Alright. With that, I don't listen. What is the ultimate challenge? Jeez. The twin titans. Victory without utilizing the blood attack. Yeah. Well, I don't want to do that. Blood attack. Fuck.
Come now.
Louis Blue is the rock that eats the world.
What the hell?
Be destroyed. Show him no mercy.
I see it.
We are going to flood the castle.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's an ambitious task. We'll have to work quickly and without any mistakes. But I know we can do this. We advance.
Pitiful dogs. Only content to attack when the numbers favor them. No matter. I will put them down myself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The attack on the main gate is weaker than expected. They must be up to something. They may be aiming for the floodgates. I shall ask Lord Zomba to strengthen our defenses there.
Looking rough. Looking rough. Gotta be quicker than that. Looking rough.
Managed to rally our forces.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Then we must maintain our advantage.
Let's go.
And we're gonna focus people. If I focus people towards the front.
We have infiltrated the floodgates. Now we can put our plan in motion.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now.
I mean, one man running for it.
Don't let them get any further. Hold the line. Block their way.
Wake before me, and behold the greatest warrior in all the world!
Gotta be quicker.
It's time to advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's Louis Blue! So this is what a true warrior looks like. What? Lord Louis Blue has left the castle? It's foolish to think we can control him.
The battlefield will fall into chaos, leaving any number of chances to turn the tide.
This battle isn't decided just yet. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
We must find a way to overcome this situation. You won't get away from me! Arrows at the ready! Loose! After my other eye now. You'll run. It's about time I showed you my gratitude for my left eye.
I'm looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
Is that all you've got? Next warrior! Time to advance.
Gates will not open for as long as I stand. Knock on them if you wish. All that awaits is your death.
Now, rough. So weak. Who's my next victim?
Take this.
Looking rough.
Concentrate. Let's end this.
Come out.
To lose to the likes of you.
The enemy officer
I was too weak for
has
the
been
task.
defeated.
As the defeated, I have little choice but to put my life in your hands.
Defeated. If he couldn't win, we stand no chance.
This is hopeless.
I think this is essentially the only way you're going to be able to do that on the hardest difficulty. You're just going to have to rush
Open the
the
gates.
front
Let
as
his
soon
men
as
in.
possible.
Let's go. I wasn't expecting defectors. We need to rethink our next move. There must be a way.
Our part is done once the gates are open. Then, we'll join the assault on the castle.
Destroyed. Let's get back to the castle now. Start the event.
Looks like that's the way to do it.
Shen Gong, I trust you can handle this. Though even if you are defeated, they will have to face me.
I'm about to have an earth-shattering force attack here since I have full that it.
The enemy
I think I figured out a strategy, but I'm really gonna have to up my defense if I'm trying to do it.
Just
rushing in like that.
Louis Boo. I'm not done yet!
Shen Gong has been defeated?
Time to act.
I see. Then have the troops gather on me. It's time to put an end to Louis Boo's rampage. I entrust you, my elite forces, with this great task. You must be ready for incoming enemy reinforcements. We will rejoin you once they are dealt with. So in the end, I am the only one left standing. Still, I am more than enough. All shall kneel before my might.
I wonder if that all counted towards ranking of that attack. I also wonder if all that just had an effect on how my next attack is. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, there we go. Not a fucking enough of us.
Behold, the might of a warrior who stands above all.
The only way to take down a demon is with brute force. Count on you.
Got this. Looking rough.
You'll accept this, won't you?
Despicably strong and stubborn witch. Let's finish him already. Let's get serious.
You'll accept this, won't you?
God, him and his fucking horse, he's such a
Afraid of
bitch.
losing your life all of a sudden?
I'm afraid to do fucking foot. And he always got a fucking
Finally,
stay on his damn horse.
blood pumping. One of us dies here today. Now you learn what it means to fight the world's greatest warrior. Ready yourself.
So better be quicker. So soon.
Ready yourself. Ready.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Like a child, flailing their tiny, weak limbs. Ready yourself. You're finished.
There's no difficulty with this guy ever.
Before me, at least. Show you how much better I am.
My apologies, but I must fall back.
Have you become desperate? That will have no effect on me. You gotta be quicker.
Why do you play with icicles on a daily basis?
Take this. Gotta be quicker than this. Gotta be quicker. Take this. What? Bear with me, my time. Bear with me. My spirit. Gotta be quicker than this. Looking rough. Ready yourself. Looking rough. Take this. Take this. Looking rough. I see you. Gotta be quicker than that. Looking rough. Prepare yourself. This is proof of my superiority. Surely you are not spent yet. Now it's my turn. You're finished. You're finished. This should do it. Let's get serious. What is this? Real. Watch this. Do it. Take this. I see you. Gotta be quicker than that. Whoa. You're finished. You're finished. I see you. Ready
When
yourself.
were you supposed to switch?
How boring. Be proud of your strength, but there are so few who can fare this well against me. Now I shall allow you to bear witness to the entirety of my might. Ready yourself. Never be defeated. Never. It is I who am the strongest.
Oh, don't grab me. Ow. Take somewhere in my...
This is the strength of a true warrior.
And this is a nice piece.
End this. How could I lose? I've survived worse. So you are the one to bring me to my knees.
Yep.
Our time has finally come. Well done for making it this far.
How nice
But
of you
there
to
is
show up
nothing
late.
more dangerous than a wounded beast. We shall need to hunt together to take him down. Damn pests!
And he sure keeps on going, doesn't he?
It is done. How would you have me conclude this matter?
That is not for me, but for the court-martials to decide.
And if I were to forgive you,
I fear I must refuse. And there's no need to guide me to the execution grounds. So close. I was so close!
I was taken with Lord Louis Bu's strength. I fought on battlefield after battlefield, hoping I might die a warrior's death at his side. An honor Lord Cao Cao denied me. I hear that it was you who pleaded for my life. What did I do to deserve such cruelty?
The loss of a warrior such as yourself would be a loss to the entire realm, and you will never master true strength after death. It is a goal reached only through life.
Lord Zhenliao, there you are.
Lord Shu Huang.
I had heard that you would serve Lord Cao Cao,
My
so I came to give you my greetings.
At me and then ran away.
I don't believe we've had a chance to speak in peace since I served under Lord Li Jue in Chang'an.
You were in a situation similar to my own, were you not? Lord Shu Huang, if I may ask, how do you serve two lords without any qualms?
Saying I have no qualms would be a lie, but so would denying my wish to pursue my path as a warrior. Even as an enemy, I was astounded by how you fought in Ep8. Fighting beside you would truly be a blessing. I can only hope that I may follow in your footsteps as a great warrior. Lord Guan Yu, Lord Zhenliao, I ask you both for your guidance.
So you would follow me just as I followed Lord Louis Bu? Lord Guan Yu, allow me to thank you for asking that my life be spared. For if I had died in Ep8, I would not have had the chance to meet a warrior like Lord Shu Huang again.
No thanks are necessary.
What say the three of us spar to commemorate our gathering here?
A fine idea.
You'll hear no complaint from me. After all, a warrior speaks not with their words, but with their blade.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
I heard Lord Cao.
Now this is when I can start befriending him. I couldn't befriend him earlier than this. Very interesting.
I'm in.
Or maybe I could have, and I can't remember. No, I meant talk to that guy. Oh well.
Louis Bu has been defeated, and Yuan Shu's power is waning. Clearly, this leaves Yuan Shao in Ji Province as our greatest threat.
It's said that he has finally prevailed over Gong Sung Zun, and so now controls all 4 of Hebei's provinces. That makes his faction the most...
Gain control
over
the Emperor.
We have also been preparing for a final confrontation.
See, I pressed the button
but we
because
are
it had such a
hopelessly
pause,
outmatched.
and then it started the other thing, and I skipped it.
If we make one false move, they'll overwhelm us with their superior numbers.
Oh? I wouldn't have expected that from you. Saying that we will be overwhelmed if we make a false move suggests that you believe we have a chance of winning.
Lord Goja.
I agree with you. No matter how strong Yuan Shao may be, there is a road to victory.
I'm glad you think so, but could you explain what that road is?
Essentially, it comes down to the difference between Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao. Yuan Shao insists on finding the ideal solutions to problems, and so he is overly cautious. Of course, that can also be a good thing. In times of peace, it might make him a wise ruler. But in these chaotic times, I believe decisiveness is more valuable than prudence. And most crucial of all, Yuan Shao is known to disfavor those who point out his weaknesses. A flaw like that in someone leading such a vast army is bound to create discord.
A fair point. So, are you suggesting he isn't worth worrying about?
I wouldn't go that far, but I do believe there is a more dangerous enemy out there.
You mean Liu Bei?
Lord Cao Cao has a fondness for him, so I shall say no more.
Interesting.
What is Liu Bei like? You were with him for a long time. I'd like to know more about him.
He's a man of honor.
So all the stories say. But it is folly to help anyone and everyone. A man with no backbone is unworthy of our trust. Cao Cao seems to think Liu Bei is capable of great things. If he is indeed comparable to Cao Cao, then we must crush him before he gains strength. And if he becomes a heartless monster like Louis Bu, all the more reason to destroy him.
So you don't trust Louis?
Frankly speaking, no. I have
Louis,
to assume that he may be planning something. I heard that while he and Cao Cao dined together the other day, a crash of thunder took him by such surprise that he dropped his chopsticks. And this man is meant to be destined for greatness. Of course I would be suspicious. But at least I now know that you think highly of him. I suppose I'll have to decide his worth for myself.
Yes.
Nothing has changed since Dong Zhuo's rule. Just what is Cao Cao thinking? Treating His Majesty like this?
Well, he is the one with full control over the court. To him, the Emperor is a mere puppet. His Majesty might not speak ill of him in front of us, but surely he must be displeased.
Or perhaps he is afraid because he is unable to discern Cao Cao's intentions.
Have some respect. His Majesty would never fear a charlatan like him.
Well, I am certain our dear Emperor is pained at all the tyrannical deeds committed in his name. Perhaps we should have forgone Cao Cao and entrusted someone with more prestige, like Yuan Shao.
Ah, but I hear that Liu Bei might also be worthy.
Ah, well met. On patrol, I presume?
Oh, it has grown late. Perhaps it would be wise to leave the patrols to the troops and rest.
Speaking of which, we shall do the
These
same.
guys just don't want me to stab
We bid
you.
you good night.
I need to find a piece of tape or something so I can tape over this light. So when it's dark in my room, this blue light on my microphone really just loves to make my left eye hurt.
Hello. Right then. Yep.
Their mission from
Listen.
everybody.
Yeah.
What's his piece?
More customers always show up when...
Customers always show up. That's all you need to know, and that's all. That's actually a really good thing.
Are you certain, Lord Cao Cao?
I urge you to wait. Giving Liu Bei an army to command is akin to letting a sleeping dragon roam free. The danger cannot be ignored.
Yes, Liu Bei is a dangerous man. Once he gains strength, he will eventually come to stand in our way. And that is precisely why we cannot leave him in Shu City.
Do you mean...
There is a rumor going around. Unsubstantiated, but troubling.
Now I see. Thank you for the report.
Sir!
Ah, what perfect timing. There is something I wanted you to hear before anyone else. It appears there is a plan in motion to assassinate Lord Cao Cao.
We had heard murmurs here and there, but I see we're a step behind you. It appears this plan is coming together under the name of His Majesty.
The threat is too serious to ignore. I managed to capture and interrogate a few of the schemers. And they all named Liu Bei as a collaborator.
It must be some mistake.
I know it must be difficult to believe, especially given how close you two are. But that means that you, of all people, should know what Liu Bei is like. He cannot help but respond to the cries of those in need. And given your reaction, it seems we were right. You are not part of their plot. Do forgive us for testing your loyalty in such a way. We're all glad your name has been cleared.
Whether intentional or not, Liu Bei has long been plagued by unsettling rumors. And now this. Lord Cao Cao dismissed Liu Bei under the guise of defeating Yuan Shu.
I just thought about that.
I am sure Liu Bei has realized as much.
He
It
said,
is unlikely
"We're
he
all
will
glad
return
that
to
your
Shu.
name is cleared."
And
I'm
so
sitting
are
there
war
thinking,
with him.
Yeah, I single-handedly
begin.
just kicked Lu Bu's
This may
ass.
be
Do you
difficult
really
for
think
you,
I can't take on these
But we
two?
ask that you be ready.
Or does he not?
So, Liu Bei has chosen Shi province. Yuan Shu of Shouchen has already fallen. Then our next opponent will be either Yuan Shao or Liu Bei. We should focus on defeating Yuan Shao and gaining control of Hubei. Before we battle Yuan Shao, I would advise first reining in Liu Bei.
I'm
Liu Bei's
surprised the
forces are
Battle of
small,
Yuan Shu
which makes them quick.
skipped if you choose South
While
South,
Yuan
'cause
Shao
he
has
was
your
there.
focus, he may strike you from behind. Containing Liu Bei before a battle with Yuan Shao is a viable strategy, especially if we wish to weed out uncertainty.
Liu Bei seems to be the path for this game, where you get to play dang
Then we
near
will attack
almost every
Xiaopei
mission
to shake Liu
that
Bei
they were
from his
involved in.
seat. I trust you all to see to it that the castle is taken.
Lord Zuluan has it as...
Got it.
Lords Guan Yu and Zhongfei.
Give me some more of these gems.
There are plenty of marks.
Whoa. Didn't know this guy started to come with me.
Now go. Conquer Xiaopei and seize Liu Bei's stronghold. Be expedient. Have no mercy.
Take this!
The castle gate will be guarded by the infamous Guan Yu. Breaking through will not be easy. I must advise you not to face him head-on.
The enemy officer.
Xiaopei Castle is surrounded by rivers. Liu Bei's forces will likely be wary of any attempts to flood it. So, let's test that theory first.
Take this! Start the advance!
The enemy is targeting the floodgates.
The enemy officer.
I cannot leave my post here. Liu Bei's family is within the castle walls after all. I will just have to believe our allies can handle it themselves. The floodgates are heavily defended.
The enemy officer.
The enemy must fear them being used in an attack.
Such unyielding spirit. Formidable foe. This territory is the enemy officer has been defeated. He's unbeatable.
His indomitable vigor and his refined sword art, Lord Guan Yu's strength knows no equal this day.
The enemy officer. Sorry to have kept you
It
waiting.
was weird that he bonded with
Get some
him, and now
reinforcements
he's
from Lord Yuan Shao.
required to go out. Essentially,
We caught them
fight
unprepared. Now we can strike back against Cao Cao. Forward march.
Why did he say? Why did he say? I think he said Cao Cao, but it sounded like he said Cow Cow for a second.
Fathom how I might bring him down.
I can't be enemy officer.
Far beyond my capabilities.
The enemy officer.
Good.
Has been defeated.
He's here too.
Let's go.
This is the moment we've been waiting for. Now, let's begin our attack on Liu Bei.
March forward.
My brother was the target all along.
The enemy officer
Or Liu Bei
has been defeated.
Guan Yu will surely be torn. By bringing either to the brink of destruction, we can force him to decide. This will draw Guan Yu away from the castle gates. With such a cunning plan, we can use their oath of brotherhood against them.
The floodgates are taken. The castle will be bound to fall. The defense of the castle
enemy
is in your
officer
hands.
has been defeated.
I will lead a sortie to drive the enemy back from the floodgates. Advance now!
What the hell? He essentially just went through me.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Oh yeah, here, take my spot.
We go.
That'll help.
None allow your plans to come to fruition. By my own blade, I will cut down anyone who dares attack. Got you. Bear witness to my power.
Good. It worked.
Now is our chance to take Xiaopei Castle.
Bear witness to my power.
Is this as far as my path is to take?
I see you. Take this.
Man with his own kind of weapon.
Tremendous skill. My path cannot ease up even for a moment. Looking rough.
Momentum will outcome. I need to fall back. Take this. I see you. This appears to be as far as we come.
Did he really just dodge that?
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me! Not hold out for much longer.
Why is he here?
Counting on you. Time is right. Go.
Break this out here.
Take this. I'm making my way up.
The enemy is within the castle walls? Does this mean Lord Guan Yu was defeated?
The foe is wavering. This is our chance to renew the assault on the castle. Looking like a predicament.
Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
I see you.
That was much too close. I will forever remember this favor.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat. Bring them down.
Take this. Back foot. This isn't good.
Take this.
Child's play. This is the best they can offer. We'll soon prevail.
Bear witness. Cao Cao's forces are inside Xiaopei Castle. Lord Guan Yu, you must return to the castle.
The attack at the floodgates was a diversion. I cannot allow this. I must return to the castle quickly.
Oh, just die already.
It appears they've noticed her subterfuge. Let's go. Hurry. Take control of the castle.
The castle's still ours. Laying all on brave defenders. I am coming.
I am coming. I'm just getting smacked the whole way and shrugging it off. Jesus Christ.
Careless to fall for the enemy's trickery. By this blade, I shall make amends for my blood.
Even the mightiest grow tired at some point. Now is the time to act.
Take this.
While Guan Yu is on the back foot.
Gotta be quicker.
It's no easy thing to find Lord Cao. We must flee. Regroup. Gather our strength.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just took two guys out with one hit. Nice. That was kind of difficult.
You fight well, but I will not give up. You hear me? Not while my blade is unbroken. Not while life still flickers within me.
I forgot one of my mission things was to use the crystal blade. This is new. Oh no. You got a bloodshot, right?
Such spirit.
Lord Guan Yu. The castle has already fallen. Surrender at once.
Never. I shall fight to my last breath.
You would dishonor yourself out of stubborn pride, breaking your vow to your sworn brothers that you would die together, defying your duty to protect that which Liu Bei entrusted to you. Would your honor truly allow that?
I need 3 promises from you.
3?
I will surrender to the Emperor, not to Lord Cao Cao. No harm shall come to the family of Liu Bei. And the moment I find my brothers, I shall run to their side.
You have my word. I shall convey your wishes to...
I accept those terms. How outstanding to have a renowned hero such as you on our side. May our acquaintance be long and fruitful. So, Yuan Shao's forces remain inert.
Not that they had a choice in the matter. Yuan Shao is afraid of making mistakes. For that reason, he will always try to make the safe choice, leaving him unable to act upon the sudden changes of war.
Making the safe choice isn't always a bad thing, but it's hardly a strategy befitting the times. Being able to move quickly at the expense of some griping is by far the wiser choice.
Yuan Shao's lordly decision to always pursue the best option is both his strength and his weakness. Using that weakness to our advantage may allow us to decimate his massive army. That should be enough for now. Let us return to you so that we can prepare for what is to come.
Alright.
The castle's imposing.
I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm made of.
No, I have more.
Lord
people that
Shunyo becomes a
have-
different person.
It's an... If I... Even with such an eminent family...
And there's that guy up there who's still wearing yellow.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is...
No, don't write shit. I just don't know.
Yep.
All these missions are
Not many people can read and write.
Lord Eugene is
the way they just stop. Not many people
What
can
does
read and write.
peace
Done.
even look like?
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken
What kind of life does the Emperor live anyway?
part of...
Getting all these bonds out of the way so I can get as many of these coins as possible.
This town has gotten bigger now that I think about it.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
Alright.
I see Cao Cao's old habits are back in force. He's been trying this way and that to bring Guan Yu under his command. They say he's given him all sorts of treasures, even the fabled red hair.
Red hair, oh, the horse.
It's the horse that Louis Bu rode. Ferocious and strong. Said to run 1,000 li in a day. And Cao Cao gave it to Guan Yu, an officer who surrendered to him. I doubt Guan Yu would change allegiances over mere flattery. And if I'm right, the enemy just gained another weapon. I just hope it doesn't come back to haunt us later.
What perfect timing. Lord Cao Cao has called for you. We must hurry.
I have a question. Were you close to Guan Yu?
We've been friends for a long while.
I see. Guan Yu is a man of integrity. I imagine he will want to return to Liu Bei's side. But it would be a shame if such talent were lost along with Liu Bei's life. If possible, I would like him to join my forces. I had hoped that if you knew him well, you might be able to think of a way to win him over. I had the same thought. As long as Liu Bei's whereabouts are unknown, there is little Guan Yu can do. If we can kill Liu Bei before Guan Yu finds him, then he will have no choice but to join us. That said, we are no closer to finding Liu Bei than he is. Before anything else, I want to know what Guan Yu is thinking. The moment our army has a chance to rest, I'd like you to find that out for me.
Okay.
What? You're asking if I want to continue serving Lord Cao Cao? Certainly. He has been incredibly generous and has treated Liu Bei's family well. That is a debt I must repay in full before I leave. But I do not intend to stay here long. I will leave as soon as I know where my brother has gone. I, Guan Yu, will stand with Liu Bei until my death. That is an oath I will not break.
Why are you so loyal to Liu Bei?
Why? I haven't explained it to you, have I? Liu Bei is weaker than Lord Cao Cao. A cause for concern in some ways, I admit. Whenever he sees others suffering or in misery, he is driven to help them, heedless of logic. Because of that, we, and Liu Bei himself, have had to endure countless hardships. Some may see that as foolishness. Others may jeer, calling it a lack of principle. But Liu Bei knows the suffering of the people. He knows the cries of the destitute who lack the power to act. I believe that is the quality necessary to bring an end to these times of war. Forgive my prattle, but those are my thoughts in full. I presume you came here at Lord Cao Cao's behest to see where I stand. If you would, please tell him that I am sorry.
Oh, yes.
Lord Guan Yu, I hear that Lord Liu Bei is still missing. I cannot imagine how that must feel. But I am happy that I could fight alongside you once more. And I say that in earnest.
I cannot thank you enough for saving my life and the lives of my brother's family.
No need. The loss of a warrior such as yourself would be a loss to the entire realm. You said the same to me once.
Zheng Liao.
I echo that sentiment. Lord Guan Yu, you are worthy of our respect, and I am glad we could speak once more.
Lord Shi Huang.
My training with you was my salvation when I lost my way. At the risk of sounding presumptuous, I hope our presence here eases your suffering even a little.
Aye. We may have different reasons and circumstances, but we are all warriors climbing the same peak. If we train and continue to better our minds and bodies, a path may one day present itself.
I am beyond grateful to both of you. Let us spar, that I may reforge my wavering mind.
Nothing would bring me more joy.
I really like fighting the pretty cool. Don't really know what the horse is doing right there.
Yuan Shao's forces gathered around Baima greatly outnumber our own. They must be trying to quash our potential strategies with sheer numbers.
Be that as it may, any commander who would lead such a massive army is bound to let his hubris get the better of them. We must discover and strike at where they have been negligent. The question is how?
Send a small force to ambush them? No. It would be but a momentary diversion against an army that large. Though if we can separate their forces, we may be able to take them down one group at a time.
Separate them how? I doubt Yuan Shao would be easily fooled.
If one wants to catch a catfish sleeping at the bottom of a pond, one must use valuable bait.
Bait?
Very well. I will join the assault. Then even Yuan Shao will panic and send his army.
Oh man, Yushin. Oh man. No bomb.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he...
Now go. I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Baima Castle.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Baima Castle. I have to warn Lord Yen Liang.
No, you have to die.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them!
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yen Liang's side.
Take this! March forward! We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanji. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops to target him. Concentration. We march at once! The enemy officer has been defeated.
It appears we have evaded detection by the enemy for now. We will continue our advance swiftly and silently.
Their numbers matter not, for I will never falter.
With enough wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory.
Begin advancing. Take them by surprise.
This is our chance.
Take the enemy by surprise.
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
Now advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Behold, Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong. Our victory is imminent.
Cao Cao, a great debt of gratitude. This battle was my chance to repay it with my blade.
Take this! Yuan, you! What? You think you were skilled enough?
Lord Cao Cao's remember makes him an excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him.
Shit, there's a lot going on also. I don't think I'm supposed to be in here yet.
Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
Hurry with the preparations. We can't miss this chance to strike.
So we've managed to rally our forces. Then we must maintain our advantage.
Take this land! Belongs to me now! Taking the fort at Yenjin? Can't let them cut off our reinforcements. We must reclaim it. We're the adversary indeed! Let's start the advance. Did I think this...
The enemy officer.
Let's start the advance.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I've invested. Whoa. This me. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This cannot be.
I can't believe we managed to drive back such a large force. We may be outnumbered, but this battle is far from hopeless. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Send in Wenchou. Attack Yenjin and bring me Cao Cao's head.
Our next target will likely be the enemy forces at Yenjin. This time, we can send some of our soldiers to the front. We can cross the river to the north and attack the enemy from behind. We must also be prepared to scale the cliffs on the way.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
That is good.
You. Could it be? No. That's not possible. Concentrate. Better.
Take this.
Looking rough.
Take this.
The enemy officer
the sash
has been defeated.
Of the sacred bird Luan. And those eyes. Yes. You must be.
I can't. Well, no, I'm too nearby too long.
Choosing solitude on the battlefield. We must be good. Let us fight.
Time is right.
Oh,
we should attack now.
What the fuck is going on?
We're about to lose. There must be something I can do.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
I can't hold on much longer. We need a way through.
Yeah, quit bitching and just start fighting with me.
Strategist alive that can best me in battle. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this.
Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage.
Yeah.
You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Count on you. A true one of the three kingdoms.
Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
Judge the situation poorly.
Onward to glory! Cut through the enemy line before they can counter on our assault! The enemy officer has been defeated. Can't lose like this.
I think I just fucked everyone here up. Holy
The
shit.
enemy officer has been defeated.
There was a lot of takedowns with that.
Damn it all. Let's go. Why did it have to end like this?
I'll see it all. Wencho has fallen.
I'll see it all.
This is not possible. What on earth happened?
This'll do.
I could foresee losing either Yanliang or Wencho, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle
really
bodes very well for our side.
Already.
Overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I didn't even know there was a specialist. Or an a specialist. Nice. I'm getting like 0 skill points for that, so it would have been awesome if that converted to gold.
This was a great victory,
really
and it is
gold.
owed to your wisdom and strength.
God damn
We've
it.
swatted away some of their troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted.
It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Depending on how much conversation happens between that and this, I might be able to get Yuan Shu taken out this time, but I cannot promise that. Actually, I might just wait on that. Start up the next episode with that tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do a dual stream tomorrow. I think I'm gonna put a couple hours into this. I want to end this on an even number, and if I do everything tomorrow, I'm gonna wind up with 9 episodes. So
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What are you saying, Zuluan? Don't tell me. You've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything.
If I do that, then I put an hour
Well,
tomorrow. Then
I suppose I should have
come in
known.
and finish this off
If
and
you
have
had
10
your
more.
memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han.
But because I want to get a few more hours in, I might do a
You've
little bit of
forgotten
this
your
and
mission,
then do a little bit
your
of Arma or
ideals,
something.
and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Juha, what did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on, or to pursue true peace?
Don't know. I can't remember.
If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying? Go, Ziluan. Down your own path. Are
Okay,
you
for
crying?
this reason, I'm gonna say something when it's done.
Fine. Go, Ziluan. Down your own path.
But for a lot of people watching this, they're probably not going to get what just happened there, because what kind of pisses me off about this story is half of what happens before all that is done in a form of upgraded side quests, if you want to get that full story. Which I think was the dumbest way to do that. Because the entire story about who you are gets kind of thrown into the back burner. And then they try to make it, you know, a main story here, and no one's gonna know who just attacked them. I think it was
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone.
But since I went ahead and did those upgrade missions, no one is going to see
Maybe
that.
I
So
was
I
being
apologize
foolish.
for that. But
Desperately clinging to a past
I think that
will
really
never return.
destroyed the storytelling between
I have some
figuring out
advice for you,
Zuluan and all that.
Zuluan. If you insist on following the Han and allying with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. You must remember who the Han are to us. Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even Yuan Shu.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this one here. And we will pick it up. I'll do about an hour or 2 hours of this tomorrow, depending on how much we can do. We'll see if we can get all of chapter 4. That'll be my goal. In chapter 4, as soon as chapter 4 is done, we'll go straight into chapter 5, and we'll try to make all of
Even
chapter
with such
5
an eminent family,